Hello and welcome to the Mobius Archives. This is your host, Tesseracts, and we are playing Let It End. Alright, well, I had actually recorded about an hour of footage for this episode, but then my machine froze, crashed, whichever. So I'm gonna try. I actually had to restore from a backup as the world got corrupted, but it turns out I haven't been very good with backing up lately, so we actually had to go back quite a ways. So I'm not entirely sure what I showed you in the episode and what I showed you from episodes before. However, this is currently out of the world. I still have, or rather, I've built an improved. It's still the same 6 pulverizers, but I had to cheat some resources in just to get them back in time to have the episode. And during the recording I had built a couple of new turbines and whatnot. But what we want to do is actually get these missing pieces here. You can tell something weird is going on. We have 3 hoppers, 3 chests, but nothing in between. What I wanted to do was actually get, since we did have all this... You guys broken? We don't have power. 1 second. I turned the turbines around to actually get them looking kind of right. But apparently not. Getting these attached properly. I removed these because they were working a while ago, but oh well. Anyway, I wanted to get this area here get working a little better. Our whole point of making this is so that we could actually auto-sieve some resources. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try to build some autosieves here. Oops. Oh, let's go U and question mark. So easily enough, autosieve. You do have to make a leadstone leadstone energy cell. Not too hard, just a block of redstone, really cheap, really easy. Some lead, some glass. So generally, with the abundance of redstone, if I can actually get the right thing. With the abundance of redstone, you should actually be having lots of autosieves. Except we don't have redstone. Gotcha. Alright, clear that. We need 3 blocks of redstone. 1, 2, 3. Move some stuff around. Clear that out. And... there we go. 1, 2... What am I doing? There we go. 3 automatic sieves, and we'll just put these down there. They should, if I have all the power connections in place and working as well as expected, these should provide us with lots of raw materials and oops, give us a good abundance of resources. Alright, so I think these are operating now. It's gonna break this bit here for a second. That should redirect power to these things. But it doesn't seem to be. Be right back. Not doing what I was hoping it would. Alright, well, it just took a little bit of breaking and replacing after sticking a hardened energy cell. And I'm mostly using a transfer node. I just wanted to see what it was working with. It's not working with any energy cables. When I placed these down and then, or rather when I placed this down and then broke this and replaced it, it seemed to work. I thought it might have been the hopper, so I switched out with a vanilla hopper. But it's not. You can use an omnidirectional hopper or regular hopper, whichever. It seems to work just fine, as you can see here. So yeah. That should be a good start to getting some good resources from these automatic sieves. And this is charging up through here. And I guess what I actually want to do is make this an input on this side as well, which is not the side I just switched. There we go. All sides except this side right here are now inputs, well, except this side here as well. I guess that's that one. There we go. Pretty much all sides on that cube are inputs, and that's fine because this is actually getting resources from down here and from that side as well. And these seem to be keeping up well enough. So, yeah, it should work. Whoa, hello. neighbors. Alright. Some other stuff that we wanted to get. We actually wanted to get a quest out of the way, as per usual. We have a couple quests in Techno Nightmare. We finished this assembly line one before, and so I've actually laid it out, and it's possible that we can actually use it. So you can see here we have a very high level of pressure inside our system. I have a safety valve here that if I need to let off any amount of air, I can using that lever. This is on standby because we don't have a program. In order to actually use the assembly controller, well, we need one of these I/O units to be an export unit. So it actually this would actually take one of these empty PCBs from the chest, put it in there. These guys would do their magic, and this should put the PCB back. However, we do not seem to have any program. So in order to make PCBs, if you check NEI, PCB, making these unassembled PCBs automatically, you need this program, the assembly program laser. Now that requires a chunk of emeralds. So obviously you could trade with a villager, or you can make them yourselves using lime dye. But wait, you're asking, where do I get lime dye? Good you asked. You can actually get it from repulsion plant seeds, or you can make it from cactus green and bone meal. I actually have quite a number of these repulsion plant seeds. They're one of the ones that are easier to plant. And so let's just make sure we have, we have one, at least one, repulsion plant seed left about. Where'd that go? One repulsion plant seed. I'll give them a few more. I don't imagine we'll need all these as lime dye. We'll also need some sugarcane as sugar. And let's just check out. We do have something of a supply of, are you off? Yeah. Something of a supply of emeralds. We will need 4 more. That's not too bad. Clear that out. So this will need 16 of these, I think. There we go. And our recipe is for emeralds. So we're just missing sugar. And we can get 1, 2, 3, 4 emeralds out of that. Nice. So there you go. 4 emeralds, and we need... what else? We need rose red. Well, oops. Rose red, obviously from roses, but you can also get it from fire flower seeds. Now, fire flowers are tricky. If you happen to drop them on something that's not netherrack, they'll burn. So we actually have a number. We only need 1, so I'll take 2. So if you toss it into netherrack, like so, they'll plant. But if you toss it on, say, the ground, it'll burn. Maybe. Or make a liar out of me. It'll burn. There we go. And you'll lose the fireflower seed. So you don't want to do that. If at all possible, when you don't have too many of them about. Especially in an unnatural world like this one. Alright. Rose red, that gives us our assembly program laser. And now these assembly programs, you can actually use them to make other ones. Obviously, there's an unassembled PCB recipe. There's this advanced pressure tube. I don't know what that does. And this aphorism tile. Other recipes are to make it with assembly program drill. And the drill can actually be used to make pressure chamber valves. And apparently that's the only thing it can be used for, but the drill and laser you can make advanced pressure tubes out of blocks of compressed iron. Ooh. So, improvements, basically. Alright, so let's put this laser in. And there we go. This has, like, some of the most beautiful animations. Well, one of the most animated things in Minecraft. It's fairly complicated compared to a lot of very blocky structures. It's one of the more detailed mods out there. But there you go. It grabbed a PCB from the chest, placed it down there. Now it's going to use the laser. There we go, cutting the pattern in. At least that's what my assumption is. And there we go, finish PCB. There we go, and there we go. Unassembled PCB, and these guys get to work on the other unassembled PCBs in there. And that's cool, and they'll consume some resources there. And we have crafting station and a few printed circuit boards to make up. Mostly because we're going to be chasing the next quest in this line, more machines. Now machine frames, hardened machine frames specifically. Hardened machine frames takes your basic machine frame, a couple printed circuit boards, and Invar. Invar is pretty easy in this pack. I won't do it here because I don't have the resources on me. But let's just grab some aluminum dust, head over to our machinist workbench, which I really enjoy using, by the way. I'll get that. So we'll need, so we want 4 of these. So we'll need 8 Invar. There you go, 8. And then recipe just needs printed circuit boards because we already have 8 machine frames and more than enough for our 4 hardened machine frames. Awesome. And there we go. We get to collect a few more printed circuit boards and Invar. Make that dance. Now this does not open up the center. So we have to approach it from the left. And ear, yum. So we can turn Endermen into ingots. That sounds awesome. And it is. So we already have a couple ingots of Enderium. We also have a whole bunch of pulverized shiny metal. Now the recipe for this is to make Enderium recipe. You are right here. We want to make Enderium blend. So we want pulverized tin, pulverized silver, and resonant ender. And so I'm going to the liquid crafter. And I want to provide it with liquid ender. And now conveniently, I've melted up a few ender pearls. Just dump that out here. I'll just grab a bucket right now. Did I? No. I'll grab a bucket right now because it has more than a bucket in it and put this in there. We're just setting up the recipe. And just right click on this to start filling it with resin ender. Then we need pulverized silver and the pulverized shiny metal. Actually, can I shift click this recipe? Recipe. No, doesn't look like it. All right. And pulverized tin. There we go. And that should tick away, give us some Enderium blend, and oh, because it's all being pumped out there, we get Enderium blend there. Nice. Alright. I'll just grab this while it's filling. And, whoa, hello. Get rid of you. I always forget what can be removed with the crescent hammer and what has to be removed with a pick. Alright, I just doing that so that we can dump Enderium into here. There we go. And that gives us a nice chunk of resonant ender, making us more than enough Enderium blend. That Enderium blend will go in here, but next we actually have to make it. We need to make... where is it? Here! Our induction smelter, basic machine frame, couple of our ingots, redstone reception coil, easy enough to make. We are going to put that actually, I'm going to put that on this power line, which I really should reconnect. I tore this apart trying to do some diagnostic stuff, trying to figure out why power wasn't going to anything here. But I'm just going to put this induction smelter right here for now. There we go. And that should be getting some power. And one thing that I do need, that I'm short on, I need to start pulverizing up, coal. Oh, not that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Coal. Because coal, to make pyrotheum, which is what you use with Enderium blend, you actually need sulfur and pulverized coal. Sulfur can be made from pulverized coal at the rate of 10% roughly. So we're going to pulverize this coal. Hopefully we'll get more than just pulverized coal there. We need a fair chunk of sulfur. We also need blaze powder. And what else do we need? Oh, and just redstone. That's easy. Alright, so you get 2 Enderium per each of these, which is great because we don't have very much sulfur at all. We do only need... how many does the quest need? Oops. Quest requires 8 ingots. We have 2. And I think... yeah, we get 2 ingots per smelt, and choose up 2 Enderium per smelt. So that's a start. We should get 4 ingots out of that. Just need a couple more. There we go. Last sulfur that we need. Can I just grab this stuff out of there? Don't need to process that too much. Last pyrotheum. And just toss it in here. Grab some more Enderium, which should all be stuck in here. Yeah, we have a lot of Enderium. I'll settle there. Let that induct. There we go. 2 Enderium ingots. And let's see. Enderium ingots. And we can just claim our reward here. And we get birch sapling. Alright. Didn't really need that, but alright. Alright, let's check out what our next quest is. Tesseract, Part 1. Oh, great. A quest with more than 1 part. So basically just have to make a Tesseract frame. Let's take a look at how this is. So Tesseract frame, 4 Enderium, 1 diamond, some hardened glass, which is just lead and pulverized obsidian, which we can make either in a crusher. I don't think I have a crusher. You're an energized smelter. You are... no, I do have a crusher. Good. I'm just going to go ahead and grab some obsidian. In fact, I'm going to switch this over into obsidian production. I don't need this many cobblestone. Just toss it away. Grab this... oops. 11 obsidian. Get that crushed up, because we need to make that hardened glass. Toss that in here. No. Okay, apparently we can only use the pulverizer for that. That surprises me, but hey, it happens. So I'll let that get pulverized. It'll turn into pulverized obsidian. Alright, we have a good chunk of pulverized obsidian. And whoops. Actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and crush up this coal. Guess I didn't actually have to interrupt the obsidian crushing. But go ahead and put the lead in. Excuse me, put the lead in. Put the pulverized obsidian in, and we should get a good chunk of hardened glass out of there. There you go, 8 hardened glass. And that should get us a nice Tesseract frame. There we go. 2 of them. We can collect that. Nice. Ender pearl and a reward bag. Reward bag has... seared bricks. Alright. Good enough. Let's check out this Tesseract Parts 2. This sounds easy enough to do. Please say there are no more parts to the quest. It makes a Tesseract frame full. And that's just filling it with resin ender from a fluid transposer. I wonder if there's any way to just dump. Alright, just getting more resonant ender out of here. We just have to put this into the fluid transposer. I've removed the lava out. I don't know how to actually get rid of lava. Can I just break this? Nope. There used to be a way that you could break these, that they wouldn't keep their inventory, and I don't know what it is. Anyway, that's not working. Just put the Enderium in the top. Give it a smack. In goes the Enderium. And we could just fill these up. Very slowly. I wonder if I have enough Enderium or if I'm going to have to steal it from somewhere. 1 Tesseract frame. And another. And that'll allow us to transmit power and other things. And so, what's our reward? Oh. Second detection task. You need... another one? Huh. Or do I have to do something? Hold on. Because there's also this. Oh, this is a Tesseract frame full, and this makes the actual Tesseract. And so that needs bronze, silver. Alright, I think I can do that. So a full Tesseract frame. Just need some silver and bronze. Bronze I think I made up accidentally once. That's aluminum brass. Maybe I'm wrong. There it is, a block of bronze. Makes our bronze ingots. And we just take that out. So we just need the silver ingots. Now I do have silver. Some. Pulverized silver. Broken silver. So all this is coming from when we were actually trying to get the platinum going. Let's turn that on. That's our smashy device. We're running low on hammers, but they're easy enough to make. I'm taking the energized smelter with us and moving it over here, just so we have a chance to draw on some power. And get these steel ingots out. Now I think we only need one full Tesseract, but I will keep on making it until making silver until we actually get a two full Tesseracts, because Tesseracts only make sense when communicating between each other. There we go, that should be enough. And just get some stuff out of here. There we go. Tesseract 1 and Tesseract 2. Awesome. And I'll just collect that. And we get a redstone energy cell and another reward bag. And that reward bag gives us more seared bricks. Huh. That's funny. Alright, well, this has been Tesseracts from Movistar, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, leave us a like, leave us your comments and suggestions, and we'll be back with you next time. Have a good day, and a wonderful night. Bye-bye.